Good morning. I'm the Honest Coach. I coach women on connecting with softness in order to gain control over their life, circumstances, and relationships with men. If you follow me, you know that I talk a lot about connecting with yourself is how you heal. And I have said you are softness, so connecting with your softness, which is connecting with your body and connecting with how you're feeling and deciding how you want to feel and making that your priority and moving in that direction and letting go of anyone who's not treating you the way that you like to be treated or making you feel the way that you like to feel. That is your boundary. Now you know how to set boundaries because somebody is treating you in a way that you don't like the way that feels. That's not how you want to feel. So you're going to leave them alone. And you're going to grieve the loss of them. You never had control over them to begin with. And you're going to choose you. And then in that grief, that loss of them, you will enter reality. And we go forward, establishing new roadways of connecting with ourself by connecting to ourself. So what happens is you developed this in childhood and it repeats itself in romantic relationships. You connect to yourself through him. And as he pulls away, he's disconnecting from you. So in order to remain connected to him, therefore connected to yourself, you abandon yourself. So now you're not even occupying your body and you're chasing after him so he doesn't leave you. So now you're saying, oh, look, I am the problem. I am the problem. There's all these things wrong with me. Let me fix them. Please, let me fix them. Just don't leave me. And you were never the problem. You've never been the problem. He has a problem. He has a problem with connecting. He doesn't like the way it feels to connect. So he's disconnecting from you. And then you disconnect from yourself so that you can stay connected to him. And you live your life in quiet suffering. And the connection that he supplies to you, he offers to you, becomes less and less and less and less. And you can't really blame him because you've agreed to all of it. And that is painful when you look at the math of that. Now, we don't need to blame him, and we don't have to be upset at him. What we have to do is learn that when we heal this, we will be healthy in relationships. And healing this means putting ourselves first, choosing how we want to feel first. Choosing how we want to feel first. And on top of that, I wanted to make a post today talking about goal setting. I talk a lot about goals because you have the same issues with goals. You have all kinds of goals and you have a terrible time trying to show up for them because you're not being yourself. The goals are not connected. So what you want to do is you want to discover. You're going to turn to this part of you, the nice girl, the worry, and she says, I have this goal, I have this need. I have this goal, I have this need. And you say, okay, what does that goal supply for you? How is that goal going to make you feel? It's going to make me feel, and I guarantee it's the word that you're looking to feel. And it's the word that he made you feel. You say, oh, so accomplishing that goal is going to make you feel blank. And you start moving towards it with that in mind. Now it's not about an expectation or being enough or being perfect. A lot of this is learning how to do and make mistakes and be comfortable that it's okay to make mistakes, that you are not flawed because you've made mistakes. Humans make mistakes. Now you've put yourself in a learning mode. I'm going to learn how to do this. And I'm going to bump along the way until I know how to do it, because I know that the more I do something, the better I get at it. The more I do something, the more comfortable I become with it. It becomes second nature. It's like riding a bike. Nobody gets on a bike and rides it. You have somebody hold the seat. Then you get training wheels. Then you take the training wheels off and somebody holds the seat again. And then you can do it all on your own. And you still fall quite a bit. But eventually, you just jump on a bike and go, okay? So we learn by just doing and learning. Learning is a receiving mode. Softness is a receiving mode. You can only bring into your life what you want to bring into your life if you're in the right energy. The right energy is softness. You can't be in softness. If somebody is putting you in a survival mode by leaving you and you saying, okay, well, I don't have time for these parts of me. I'll be whatever you need, just don't leave me. Now they've become the center of your life. No, you're the center of your life. And how you want to feel is the center of your life. And it's just really sad the way that it all plays out. It's really sad because you're such a good person and you never do anything that hurts anybody. So why would someone want to hurt you like this? Because it has nothing to do with you. They don't like closeness. It's the closeness. It's the same thing with you. You have a difficult time letting go of people. Why? Because you're desperate to feel loved. You're desperate to feel connected. But it's not him that you need to love you. It's not even really your parents anymore that you need. It's you. You learned in childhood that if you were going to stay connected to yourself, you were going to be abandoned, annihilated, punished. That's what you learned in childhood. And all those things happened every time you tried to stay connected to yourself by asserting yourself, by standing up for yourself. Now you go out into the world and you are drawn to these men who have the exact same qualities that your caregivers had. And at first, they give you all the love that you've been waiting for. The same way your parents gave you love the way you wanted it. And then as soon as you have interest in him, he will start protecting himself. Being with him is a choice. You don't have to be with him. But you have to learn to stay connected to yourself. You no longer can chase. You no longer can initiate. You no longer can go into effort. You no longer can panic and go into survival mode. It doesn't work. And it's being created because he'll continue to move the line. Why does he move the line? Because it really isn't about you. There really is nothing wrong with you. There's something wrong in him. There's something wrong in the way that he experiences closeness with another person. He feels like closeness is going to attack him, and he needs to protect himself. So he has to position people. I was thinking last night as I was coming home about how anyone that you're involved with, this can be even friends, if you feel them positioning you, they have an aversion to closeness. I've had friends in the past where I was their closest friend in certain settings, but when they were around a different group of people, I wasn't allowed to enter that circle. I was positioned. You're my friend when I want you to be my friend, but you're not my friend when I'm around these people. They're positioning you. And that's a very unhealthy, unstable way of relating to another person. And you can just chalk it up to they're not comfortable. A lot of people are not comfortable. A lot of people that you get close to are not comfortable because you're drawn to them. So instead, you want to stand up for yourself and you want to connect to yourself and you want to stay connected to the things you admire about him. Man, he's so tough. Great. I'm going to take the quality of toughness and I'm going to use it over here for this goal, for this inner part of me that she says she wants to feel stable. And I think being tough is going to help her feel stable. And now she has something to support her. Oh, I could start crying. Now she has something real to support her. And you don't believe me? Use the method and write down the results. Use the method and write down the results. That's what I recommend. So let me gather my thoughts to finish this. So you connect to yourself through him. He pulls away. And now he disconnects from you. And so you disconnect from yourself so you can stay connected to him. Error. Instead, you're going to stay connected to yourself and you're going to let him go. And watch him do it with everyone else. And instead, you're going to say, what are you feeling? I'm really alone. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. How do you want to feel? I want to feel connected. Okay. Today, I'm only going to do things that make me feel connected to you. Blessed be.